Not intentional, but I have it your way, and now We were not there for the game last weekend. Basically, like a private game during
One in the back is not like. Sorry, this is even like one. Still now. I will tell you right now.
I don't.
Attention APMA JV 27555. You still have to get to your field inspection. Once again, 27555 APMA JV. Please report to the field for your field inspections. Thank you. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test.
Yes, we're good with the mic. Yeah, the ref wanted me to turn it down, so that's what we're here for.
Attention teams, we are going to be doing our drivers meeting in 4 minutes at 10:55. All teams should be around the field in 4 minutes for our drivers meeting. Thank you.
Alrighty. I'm gonna make some announcements prior to the driver's meeting.
Good morning, robot fans! Welcome to Dance Boys and Girls Club of Chicago and this year's First Tech Challenge Into the Deep, presented by RTX. Folks, this is truly a season's greetings meet. The winter solstice just happened at 3:21 this morning, officially starting winter. Just a few quick announcements. Restrooms are located in the back of the games room. Once you enter the games room, immediately turn right and keep walking straight to the back for the restrooms. Also, there's no food or open containers allowed in the gym. Once again, no food or open containers. Most importantly, please pay attention. Please turn off all hotspots, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Any wireless communication is not allowed at the meet as it does interfere with robot Wi-Fi connections. So please turn off all your external wireless communication. We appreciate your cooperation. Once again, folks, the drivers' meeting will begin in about a minute. Drivers' meeting starts in a minute. Please gather around the field if you are a driver. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, hosting the drivers' meeting, please welcome head referee Devin Keeney.
Alright, real quick, before we get started here, I'll make sure all the teams are here, so I'm going to do a quick roll call. So when you hear your team name, number, whatever else, please just yell at me, raise your hand, so you can get my attention. First of all, team 7006, Robo Titans. Right there. 14401, Wildcat Robotics. 14422, Twisted Metal. 15282, Wildcat Robotics Varsity. 15, oh, there we go. 17403, right there. You brought the entire team, good for you. 24657, Bell. 24818, Cyber Dogs. Right there. 24969, APMA. Right there. 26809, Seabots. Alright, 27555, APMA JV. APMA JV. Dealer. Are they over there? Are they here? Okay, cool. I'm going to take that over one. 27578, Clemente. Right there. And then last but not least, 27938, Alphabot. Alright, thank you all for showing up. I am very excited to play robots with you all today. So first of all, thank you to our hosts for hosting us today, letting us use this venue. Can we get a big round of applause for them putting it together? So, like I was introduced earlier, my name is Devin Keeney. I am your head referee for today. I am your source for questions, answers. If you want me to ask you questions, I suppose I can. I am thankfully not doing this alone, so I've got a group of some amazing refs helping me out. Got Brian, Art, Ruby, and Jake over there, and then our other referee, Kat, is somewhere around here. You'll see her. The other person you're going to see at the field today is our FTA, Carlton. Carlton is your #1 resource for anything technical at the field. So if anything goes wrong with your robot, he is the person you need to call. There are potential options, or if your robot's not working, he's the one who can help, and he's also the one who can declare you disabled, which means you can be exempt from certain kinds of penalties. So, to get Carlton's attention, you need to shout FTA in the middle of the match. And most of you are pretty quiet about it. So, I want you to hear the loudest FTA you can possibly scream at me. Alright? 3, 2, 1. FTA! FTA! Yeah, alright. So, real quick, everybody has passed robot and field inspection, I believe. Okay, either way. Inspection is happening, and everybody has passed robot inspection at minimum. If you make any changes to your robot that are not adding a fastener, adding a zip tie, changing the robot sign, changing the code, or something like that, anything that is more than that, you need to be re-inspected. If you come to the field with one of those changes that has not been re-inspected, that is a red card. I don't want to have to give red cards today. They make me sad. So, please don't make me do that. Please get your robot re-inspected when you make changes. I also may request you to get re-inspected if I see something at the field, like you're not being able to fit inside of the 18-inch cube, or being able to expand outside of the horizontal expansion limit. Anything like that, I may request for you to get re-inspected. If I do request that, you have to go see our lead robot inspector at the back of the gym before your next match. With that in mind, I'm going to go walk through what you need to do for a match. So, first of all, our cubers are going to be doing their best to make sure you show up on time, but it is still ultimately your responsibility to show up to the field on time with the right team numbers on. So, when the match before yours has started, you need to be heading to the field. All teams need to be in their queuing areas, so there are spaces for each red robot next to the red alliance, and spaces for each blue robot next to the blue alliance. You need to be in those areas by the time you hear the 30-second whistle of the match before yours. If you're not there, there's a potential we could start getting delay of game penalties. When you show up to queue, there's a couple important things. First of all, make sure you have safety glasses. If you don't have safety glasses, get them. If you don't end up getting safety glasses, that's also going to start getting into penalties. You will find driver badges on each of these tables. Make sure you grab the correct driver badges for what your role is. So each team has 2 drivers, 1 drive coach, and each alliance has 1 human player. There are 2 teams on alliance, but one of you provides the human player for the alliance. Please decide the human player before the match starts. If you cannot decide, you gotta figure it out. If you don't, we're gonna start getting delay game penalties again. The human player is there for both team members of the alliance. So make sure you coordinate ahead of time on which team, or what is the signal for certain kinds of game pieces that you're getting from the human player station. Also, another safety thing, when you show up at queue, make sure you're not wearing Crocs, slides, or anything that is not an open-toed shoe. I'm seeing mostly good shoes today. I think you all have started learning, but if you're wearing Crocs, try and find some alternate footwear for today. And also, don't run in the arena. Walk around even if you're running late for things, because running is a safety hazard. When you're in queuing, it should be only 5 team members. So only those maximum of 4 team members per team in the queuing area. No more. You shouldn't be working on your coat in queue. You shouldn't be trying to put on fasteners. Again, try and be prompt so we don't have to give out those delay of game penalties. When you come, make sure you bring in everything you need for a match. So you bring your robot with the correct team signs. You can bring some basic tools, you can bring a cart, you can bring planning devices. If you want to use your phone or a tablet as a planning device, that is fine. You just have to not be using it to communicate with anyone outside of the arena, which is considered the field and queuing areas. Make sure you're also not bringing any game pieces of your own, no samples, no clips, no specimens. You can also not bring any alignment devices for your robot. Everything has to be aligned with the things on the robot when you get to the field. So, when the match before yours has finished and the teams have left the field, you can go ahead and head onto the field. You do not have to wait for me or any other field staff to tell you to get on the field. Please just go ahead and come to the field when the match prior has already left. When you get to the field, you're going to be make sure your robot is touching the feed wall of whichever side you're on. So if you're on Red Alliance, your robot needs to touch this wall. If you would like to start with a game piece, you can grab a game piece from the human player area over here. You can grab a sample, you can make a specimen with a sample and a clip, and load that on your robot. It just needs to be touching the robot or on the robot in any way. If you see anything that you think is potentially an error in the field setup, grab me or one of the other reps. Make sure we can try and correct that before the match starts. You need to make sure you have an op mode initialized before the match starts. So if you have an autonomous op mode, go ahead and initialize that whenever you have a chance when you get to the field. If you do not have auto, you're going to go ahead and initialize your teleop op mode, but you aren't going to hit play on that until after the 30 seconds and that 8-second transition period. So if you are not running an autonomous op mode, you're just going to sit there, hang tight for the entirety of auto, and then we're going to hit run after the 8 seconds, or after you hear the nice lady on the speakers say, pit drivers pick up your controllers. If you are running auto, our MC is going to give you a 3, 2, 1, go. When you hear the go, that is when you press the start button. Not when you hear the timer, not when you hear the end of the buzzer, not when you hear any of that. When you hear the MC say go. That is exactly when you press play, and earlier later. Once auto is over, there's a transition period that I already talked about, You can go ahead and initialize your driver control during that time. However, if your robot moves at all during that 8-second transition period, there is a penalty associated with that. So if you know your robot is going to initialize a servo or something like that during that 8-second period, wait to initialize your robot until you hear the ding 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 that signals will start to tell you. Even if it's unintentional, even if it's a little twitch, that's going to become a penalty. Then we're going to have 2 minutes of driver control. At the end of that, you are going to hear a buzzer. That buzzer marks the end of the match. When you hear the end of the match, you should be putting your controllers down. You do not have to hit stop at the end of the match, but you do have to stop controlling your robot. So if you have climbed on the submersible and your robot needs to stay up there, you can keep your op mode running. You just can no longer control it after that buzzer. But when I say that you need to pick up your robots, I'm going to remind you all that you all need to hit stop before you pick up your robots. So before anybody enters the field, everybody needs to hit stop on their op mode if they kept it running for some reason. After that, we're going to tell you all to pick up your robots, and then you can leave and get ready for your next match. That's the gist of a general match flow, and then we start it all over again. I'm going to cover some basic rule reminders just so you all don't get penalties. The important ones, so in terms of game elements, there are these specimens on the field. You can control only one specimen at most. If you control two specimens, that is a penalty. You'll also notice some are red, some are blue. If you're on the red alliance, you cannot control the blue alliance specimens and vice versa. During auto, if you cross over the center of the field, there is a potential for penalties. So if you push any game piece or any scoring element across that center line of the field, then you start getting penalties, or if you interfere with a robot running auto on the other side of the field. Just be careful of all of that. If a referee asks you to disable your robot, go ahead and press that big old stop button, and then you can no longer drive your robot for the rest of the match if a referee instructs you that you are disabled. Place your controllers down at that point. So, if you are trying to ascend on the submersible, you need to start fully outside the submersible for it to count as a valid ascent for level 2 or level 3. During the last 30 seconds, these white zones you see in the center of the field around the submersible are protected zones. You'll notice one side has red tape on the bars, one side has blue tape on the bars. If a blue robot is in the white zone that has the red tape around it, that could start becoming penalties because robots are protected in those zones for the last 30 seconds of the match. These are the observation zones where human players can put in or remove elements. There is no limit to how many elements are in that zone or how many you can remove or place at any given time. If you are a human player, you must start the match standing. You can kneel afterwards, and then you can place elements or remove elements during auto and teleo. You cannot place any elements during the 8-second transition, or you cannot place any elements before the match. You can, however, remove any of these assembled specimens, whatever you want, before the match, during the transition, what have you. There's no limits on that. When you do enter, just take a step forward, make sure you're entering the field safely, so like don't stick your head in and right caught my robot. That's no fun. The one big rule with the observation zone is a human cannot enter the field, so any part of you breaking the barrier of the field while there's a robot there. So if a robot's close, or is going to enter soon, make sure you're not in the field, because that is a safety violation and you're going to start running into penalties. If you are doing, the last thing is make sure you're communicating to your team members. So like I said, there's only one human player per alliance. So if you are the alliance member that did not bring a human player, make sure you're talking to both your alliance member, to human player, what have you, that you are all making sure you get the elements and support that you need as a part of a match. We are all, at that point, we're partners. We are all here to see you all succeed, and I want to make sure that happens. So last thing, just a couple of reminders. When you're driving, be careful around it. There are a couple of protected zones outside the ones I mentioned. Generally, if you see something in your opponent's colored tape, stay out of it. So if you're in the red alliance, stay out of your opponent's net zone, your opponent's observation zone. That's generally a good idea to stay out there. Just be careful with driving, be cognizant. We as referees are going to do our best to warn you about penalties if we see they're going to happen before they happen, because we don't want to give out penalties either. Just pay attention to what we're saying. We'll try and communicate clearly. But if you have any questions, you can always ask us questions in the question box over there, where Jake is not paying attention to me, but there we go. That's about all I have for spiel. Now, if you all have any questions for the greater group, you can ask them now. Go ahead and raise your hand if you've got any questions for me or anything. Wow, all right. Yeah. Oh, go for it. So the question is relating to these yellow specimens on the field. The yellow specimens are alliance samples. Sorry, that one. Yellow samples are, I get those two confused all the time, I'm very sorry. Yellow samples are not specific to any alliance, so you are welcome to control yellow samples anywhere on the field, as long as they're not in an otherwise protected zone. So like if there's a yellow sample in the net zone of your opponent, obviously you can't collect that, same with the observation zone, but otherwise, like if they're on these starting marks, you are more than welcome to control them, keeping in mind that you can only control one at a time. Also not an auto. Yes, that's it. Does that answer your question? Yeah. Other questions? Going once. Going twice. Alright, that's about all I've got. Like I said, if you have any more questions, you can ask them in the question box at any point. Just hang around in there. One student plus a silent observer can hang out in there and I'll answer questions you have. Otherwise, we are going to start our next match, probably, let's say 11:20. So if we were in match 1, let's go ahead and get started and get ready to play robots. Thank you all.
All right, teams, are you ready to dive into the deep? Make some noise! That's what I like to hear. If you're in match 1, you should be taking the field. If you're in match 2, you should be going to queuing. Let's get started.
Yeah, that was me. I was.
Just another reminder, everybody, please turn off all wireless communication. Please turn off your hotspots, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Any external wireless communication is not permitted as they may interfere with robot Wi-Fi connections. Thank you. All right, let's meet the teams for our first qualification match of the day. On the Red Alliance, we have 15-82 Bobcats Robotics Varsity. Their partner, 24-818 Cyber Dogs. On the Blue Alliance, we have 24-969 Apma Robotics. And their partner, 27-938 AlphaBot 1. Match number 1. Match number 1 starts in 3, 2, 1, go. This is the start of the autonomous period. Looks like none of the robots are doing auto this time. Just gonna let the clock tick down here.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
It's the start of the teleop period. We can see 15-2-82 making its way to the spike mark. He's got a yellow and a red sample. 24,969 just turned on its engine there. We can see a blue sample in the net zone. 15-2-82. Just placed a yellow sample into the red net zone. We have a yellow sample in the blue net zone. And we're just getting down to a minute left in the match. You can see 4 yellow samples in the red net zone right now. Let's see if any of these robots can score on the baskets. We're just getting to the end game right now. There's the train whistle, last 30 seconds. $24,969 backing its way in the direction of the observation zone. Counting down 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of match 1. Unofficially, the Blue Alliance leads 14-10. It always takes a couple minutes for the referees to evaluate the match, and then we will post the final scores in just a minute. All right, here's the final score of match 1. Let's see it. The Blue Alliance wins 22-10. we are just about to get started with qualification match number 2. On the Red Alliance, we have 14-4-22, Twisted Metal. And their partner, 17-4-03, LP Robotics. On the Blue Alliance, we have 70-06, Robo Titans. And their partner, 27-5-55, APMA JV.
So we got a timer, or we just gonna let it go down?
Match 2 starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Start of the autonomous period, we can see 17-403 on the Red Alliance. He is going to hang a red specimen on the high chamber. We can see 7006 parked in the observation zone. And 17-403 is just going to hang on to the ascent zone in the low run.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Red Alliance leads 23-3 coming out of the autonomous period. Looks like 17-403 is going to place a sample in the high basket for 8 points. He's got a yellow sample. 70-06 is still in the ascent zone, as we can see. 17-403 putting in another yellow sample in the high basket. Here comes the third one, but misses. Here comes the fourth one. His fourth one makes it in, so 17403 is 3 for 4 on samples and high baskets. 7006 is back in action here. We can see him picking up a yellow sample. A minute left in the match. Red Alliance leading 57-3. Let's see if 7006 can score in the high basket. Nice little toss there for 8 points. 17-403 still scoring. We can see a yellow sample in the red net zone, and 17-403 is going to put up a red sample. There it goes. It's ending time. 70-06 is going to hang a blue specimen on the high chamber. You still see 17-403 scoring on the high basket. He misses that red sample. We're going to see if he can do a level 2 ascent. 3, 2, 1. That's a level 2 ascent from 17-403. That's the end of the match. Red Alliance unofficially leading 81-21. We're going to post the final score in just a minute. All right, let's see the score of match 2. The Red Alliance wins 96-24. All right, let's meet the teams in qualification match 3. On the Red Alliance, we have 26-809 Seabots. And their partner, 27-578 Roberto Clemente Community Academy. On the Blue Alliance, we have 24657 Bell. And their partner, 14401 Wildcat Robotics.
give me a thumbs up.
Match 3 starts in 3, 2, 1, go. 144.01 is parked in the observation zone. None of the other robots are doing an autonomous. So they're just going to sit back and relax. They're going to let the clock tick down. 144.01 in the observation zone earns them 3 points.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
2 minutes on the clock. All 4 robots are moving. 26809 drops their red specimen. 1.401 is in the observation zone. If I saw correctly, it placed a blue sample in there, and the human player for the Blue Alliance is clipping it to form a specimen. 26809 has a red specimen, and it's going to place the specimen on the high chamber. There is a yellow specimen in the blue net zone. 26809 has a second red specimen, and it's going to place the specimen on the high chamber. We're just under a minute to play in the match. Red Alliance leading 20-5. 27-5-78. Trying to manipulate that yellow sample right there. 26-809 has a specimen, drops it in the observation zone as we make it to the end game period. Seconds. 144.01 is going to try to ascend. 4, 3, 2, 1. I believe that's a level 1 ascent. It's a level 2. For those of you who don't know, a level 1 ascent is when the robot is supported by the bottom bar. A level 2 ascent occurs when the robot is fully supported by the low run. I thought it was a level 1 because the buzzer hit right around the time the robot lifted itself off the ground. Red Alliance unofficially leads 20-7 at the conclusion of the match.
All right, go ahead and press stop on your controllers, pick up your robot, put your badges back on the queuing table.
All right, let's see what the match score is. Blue Alliance wins 25-20. Pretty close match. All right, y'all, before this next match, I got a little joke for you. Why did the robot go to the shoe store? Why did the robot go to the shoe store? To get rebooted. Okay, folks, we are going to get started with our fourth match here shortly. On the Red Alliance, it looks like we are going to be operating short one robot. The robot on the Red Alliance is 24969 Apma Robotics. On the Blue Alliance, we have 27555 Apma JV. And on the Blue Alliance, also their partner, 14422 Twisted Metal. Ladies and gentlemen, as soon as we are reposting the match 3 score. It's a tie, 25-25. The reason we reposted the score because the team controlled their robot after the match was over.
All right. Go ahead and show.
Match 4 starts in 3, 2, 1, go. 144.22 is parked in the observation zone. That'll give them 3 points. The other 2 robots are not doing it autonomous. So we're just going to let the clock tick down. These teams are just going to sit back, relax.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And we are underway with a 2-minute teleop period. 24.969 coming out of the gates here. 27.555. 27.555. Trying to control their sample here. Let's see if he can put it in the net zone at the very least. Meanwhile, we see 144.22 slowly spinning around outside the submersible area. 27.555 also spinning. Outside the observation zone area. Looks like it's going to pick up a specimen. Let's see if he can get a specimen. Excuse me, a sample. We're just under a minute to play. Blue Alliance leading 9-2. Just like our head referee, I sometimes get the samples and specimens confused. 27.555 takes that yellow sample outside of the ascent zone. We are about to get into the end game. We have 5 samples in the blue net zone, 2 blue, 3 yellow. Counting down 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Unofficially, the Blue Alliance leads 15-4. All right, let's see the final score of match 4. The Blue Alliance wins 15-7. All right, let's meet the teams for qualification 5 of 15. Qualification match 5 on the Red Alliance. We have 17403 LP Robotics. And their partner 26809 C-Bots. On the Blue Alliance, we have 15282 Bobcats Robotics Varsity. And their partner 27578 Roberto Clemente Community Academy.
All right, Red Alliance, you're ready, give me a thumbs up. Blue Alliance, you're ready, give me a thumbs up. All right, good.
Match 5 starts in 3, 2, 1, go. LP Robotics slowly making its way to the high chamber with a red specimen. He hangs it up there. Let's see if he keeps it on there. And now LP Robotics is going to move to its right. And he's going to touch the low rung.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
As we head into the teleop period, the Red Alliance leads 23-0. $17,403 is going to score a yellow sample, it looks like. Let's see if we can score that yellow sample into the high basket. It does! Meanwhile, we can see 15282 placing a yellow sample into the net zone for blue. 17403 is going to look for another opportunity to score. He takes that opportunity. We have 2 yellow samples up there for red. At the same time, we have 3 yellow samples in the net zone for blue. A third yellow sample scored for the Red Alliance. Here comes a 4th. Let's see if he can make it in. Let's see if he can make it in. He lowers it. And he's just going to put it in the net zone. 45 seconds left. Red Alliance is up 49-8. 17-4-0-3. Scores another yellow sample in the high basket for 8 points. And 17-4-0-3 picking up yellow sample from the observation zone. Going to put it up there in the high basket We will continue to score here. We are now in the end game, approximately 20 seconds left. Red Alliance 65 to 10. 15-282 in the observation zone. 17-403 puts up a red sample. 26-809 backs out of the observation zone. We got 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. 17-403 attempting an ascent. Let's see how the reps call it. Officially, the Red Alliance leads 73 to 10. All right, let's post the score of match 5. Red Alliance wins 93 to 15.
All right, so that is 11. There's 11 because that's 15 points.
There was a level 2 ascent for LP Robotics. All right, let's welcome our teams to the field for qualification 6. On the Red Alliance, we have 7006 Robo Titans. And their partner, 24657 Bell. On the Blue Alliance, we have 27938 Alpha Bot 1. And their partner, 14401 Wildcat Robotics. Match 6 starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Autonomous period 14.401 is bumped into its partner 27.938. 7006 is right outside the observation zone. The player for red clipping a sample to form a specimen. She has clipped two samples to form a specimen. We're going to let the clock tick down here.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
No scoring in the autonomous period, but all 4 robots are now moving. 24.657. Looks like it's going to pick up a yellow sample. He's just going to move it into the red net zone. 7006 just hung up a red specimen. 24.657 is still continuing to put samples into the net zone. He just put 2 in there. 7006 just picked up another red specimen. Gonna place it on the high chamber. We can see 3 yellow samples in the red net zone here. Red Alliance leading 26-0 as we approach a minute to play in the match. 7006 just hung a 3rd specimen up there for red. And now 7006 has got its 4th specimen. 14.401 around the observation zone area. We make it to the end game here. 46-4, 48-4 on the Red Alliance. Looks like 144.01 is going to go for an ascent. 7006 looks like it's going to hang its 5th specimen up here. Let's see how the refs call that ascent. We also see both Red Alliance robots attempting an ascent, but time has run out. 58-10 is the unofficial score for red. We will be right back with the official score.
Go ahead and press stop and pick up your robots. Put your badges back in queuing.
All right, here's the match 6 score. All right, Red Alliance wins 61-13. Red Alliance wins the 6th qualification match, 61-13. Both alliances got level 1 ascents.
All right, Blue Alliance, go ahead and load on the field, please.
All right, guys, I got another joke for you before this next match. What's the difference between a NASA robot and a FIRST robot? What's the difference between a NASA robot and a FIRST robot? Funding.
We're operating the couch. Yeah, twisted metals right
Okay, let's get the teams for match 7. As we get halfway through the meet, we're going to begin our 7th match. Our Red Alliance, 17-4-0-3 LP Robotics. And their partner, 24-8-18 Cyber Dogs. On the Blue Alliance, we have 14-4-22 Twisted Metal. And your partner, 26-8-09 Seabots. Match 7 starts in 3, 2, 1, go! Getting into the autonomous period, LP Robotics is the only robot looks like it's doing autonomous. Hanging a red sample up top. A specimen, excuse me. Sorry, I still get confused between the two terms. LP Robotics is going to touch the low rung.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Red Alliance enters the teleop period leading 23-0. 26-809 is going to, looks like he was about to hang a specimen up there, but it drops into the submersible. 17-403 has got a sample, a yellow sample. He's going to put it up there into the high basket for 8 points. 17-403 is back in the observation zone. It looks like he is going to pick up a red sample. He's going to take that red sample back to the basket. He's going to put it up in the high basket for 8 points. It looks like that is the third sample score there for the Red Alliance. As we approach a minute to play, the Red Alliance leads 55-16. 14-422 has a yellow sample making its way to the blue net zone. 17-403 just placed the second red sample into the high basket. 17-403 has got a yellow sample. Gonna put it up in the high basket here. Let's see if he does it. Let's see if he does it. He does so successfully. Even player for the Red Alliance just put a red sample back in the observation zone. Being picked up once again by yours truly, Robotics. At the same time, we have 2 specimens on the blue high chamber as we make it to the end game. Red Alliance leading 79-28 now. We have a blue specimen at the edge there at the observation zone being picked up by 26-809. And it's going to hang it on the high chamber. Clock's ticking down. 3, 2, 1. 26-809 misses that specimen. 17-403 ascended on the low rung. Let's see how the officials will call that one. But unofficially, the score is 87-28 red. We will evaluate the match and then post the final score. All right, let's post the match 7 score. Red Alliance wins 102-31. Before this next match, here's another joke. What did the baby robot call its creator? What did the baby robot call its creator? Data. Data. another joke for you all. A robot gets arrested. A robot gets arrested. He's charged with battery.
The NASA robots are out of this world.
All right, we're just about to begin match 8. Let's meet the teams. On the Red Alliance, we have 14401 Wildcat Robotics. And their partner, 27555 APMA JV. On the Blue Alliance, 15282 Bobcats Robotics Varsity. And their partner, 24657 Bell.
That robot charged with battery joke, that's crazy.
Thumbs up if you're ready to start this match. Blue Alliance, give me a thumbs up.
Match 8 starts in 3, 2, 1, go! 14401 immediately makes its way to the observation zone. All the other 3 robots are gonna just sit back and relax.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, it's the teleop period. All 4 robots are moving. 27.555 making its way. Looks like to the center of the field, I think. 152.82 is in the net zone. 144.01, it looks like we just placed a red sample into the observation zone. Red Alliance currently leading 8-2. .555 just placed a yellow sample in the net zone for red. And we also see a yellow sample in the blue net zone for blue. 24.657 just put a sample into the observation zone for blue. It is put to be a specimen now. 50 seconds left. Red Alliance 10-2.
Red team, 40 seconds.
Looks like 152.82 just put another yellow sample into the blue net zone. We're coming to the end game, folks. 2:46.57. Looking to hang its blue specimen in the low chamber. 15 seconds left. But 2:46.57 drops its specimen. Let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unofficially, the Red Alliance wins 10-4.
Alright, go ahead and press stop on your robot. Pick up your robot. Place your driver badges back on the queuing table.
Red Alliance wins match 8, 13-7. That would be a level 1 ascent for the Red Alliance. All right, let's welcome our teams to the field for qualification match 9. On the Red Alliance, we have 7006 Robo Titans. And And their partner, 27-9-38, Alphabot 1. On the Blue Alliance, we have 24-9-69, Apma Robotics. And their partner, 27-5-7-8, Roberto Clemente Community Academy.
Alright, Blue Alliance, Red Alliance, that side. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Blue Alliance, give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Alright.
That was my fault.
Don't listen to the scoring system. Listen to the 3, 2, 1, go. Scoring system. Person takes precedent over robot.
Sorry, guys.
Let's try this one more time. Red Alliance, ready?
Wait, 1 second. There's no 2:30 on the clock. Yep, we got time on the clock. We got time on the clock.
We're good. Are you ready?
Yes. Match 9 starts in 3, 2, 1, go. It's the start of the autonomous period, 70-06, moving slowly towards the center of the field. He's got a Red Alliance, but it stops just short of the observation zone. Clock is ticking down.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we come into the teleop period. 27938 is in the net zone area for red. 24969 placing a yellow, looks like he's got a yellow specimen sample in that. $70.06 has a red specimen. Looks like it's going to hang it on the high chamber for red. $24969 has 2 samples in the net zone for blue. Now he's got a third. The 06 with a 4th specimen. There. It's endgame time. 7006 has another specimen, and here it is on the high chamber. We have 5 red specimen on the high chamber for red. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. At the end of the match, Red Alliance unofficially leads 60-10. Here's the final score for qualification match 9. The Red Alliance wins 60-16. 60-16. Okay guys, I got another joke for you. What is a robot's favorite type of music? What is a robot's favorite type of music? Heavy metal. All right, please welcome to the Alliance stations for qualification match 10. On the Red Alliance, 14-4-22, Twisted Metal. And their partner, 15-2-82, Bobcats Robotics Varsity. On the Blue Alliance, 24-8-18, Cyber Dogs. And their partner, 24-6-57, Bell. Match 10 starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Starting the autonomous period, 14-4-22 is half in, half out of the observation zone for red. All other robots are not doing autonomous.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
2 minutes on the clock for the teleop period. 14-4-22 has a yellow sample. Let's see where he takes it. Looks like it's going to go to the net zone. Let's see if 144.22 can get that yellow sample to the net zone. 15-2-82 appears to have put in a second yellow sample into the net zone for red. You can see a blue specimen in the observation zone. (24-8-18) just put a yellow sample into the blue net zone. We don't see any samples in baskets yet, but we have a minute left in the match. Red Alliance leading 11-2. (15-2-82) and 14-4-22 continuing to score samples in the net zone for the Red Alliance. We're almost to the end game. Seconds left, 24-8-18 in the observation zone. And it looks like 24-6-57 is going to go for the set. But time has expired. Red Alliance unofficially 19-2. All right, here's the score for match 10. The Red Alliance wins 22-5. Okay, folks, what did the robot do when it ran into traffic? What did the robot do when it ran into traffic? It took an R2 detour. All right, please welcome to the Alliance stations for match 11. On the Red Alliance, we have 27-5-55 Alpha JV. And their partner, 27-9-38 Alpha Bot 1. On the Blue Alliance, we have 70-06 Robo Titans. And their partner, 26-809 C-Bots. Match 11 starts in 3, 2, 1, go. 7006, the only robot having autonomous this match. It's got a blue sample, but it stops just short of the observation zone. We're just going to let the clock tick down.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And 2 minutes on the clock for the driver control period. All 4 robots in action. 27,938 just scored a yellow sample in the head zone for red. 26,809 just dropped a blue specimen. 7006 is hanging a blue specimen on the high chamber. 26,809 is looking to pick up a yellow sample with his little auto intake machine. Let's see it. 26,809 has the sample. 7006 just hung a second specimen up there. 26,809, let's see if he can score, and he misses outside the field. 26,809, looks like he's going to score again. Let's see if he can score again. Just under a minute. But 26,809 drops the sample. Third time's a charm, let's see it. 7006 just hung a third specimen up on the blue chamber and high chamber. 26,809. Third time's a charm, let's see if he can score. He does! We got 4 specimen on there for the Blue Alliance. Blue currently leading 47-8. Just over 10 seconds left. 26,809. Let's see if it can ascend. 3, 2, 1, and that's time. Unofficially, Blue leads 47-8. We're going to evaluate the match and then post the score in a minute. All right, let's see the score for qualification 11. The Blue Alliance wins 53-11. All right, let's meet the teams for qualification 12. On the Red Alliance, we have 14401 Wildcat Robotics. Their partner 24969 Apma Robotics. On the Blue Alliance, 17403 LP Robotics. And their partner, 27578, Roberto Clemente Community Academy.
All right, Blue Alliance, give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Red Alliance, give me a thumbs up if you're ready.
Whoops, I did it again. All right, take two.
Red Alliance, you ready? Yep.
Take two. 3, 2, 1, go. This is the start of the autonomous period. 17403 has a specimen. He was about to hang it on the high specimen, but it missed. And now 17403 is just going to touch the low rung.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
2-minute teleop period. We can see 3 robots in action right now. 17403 hangs its preloaded specimen. 17403 looks like it's going to score a yellow sample into the high basket. Let's see if he scores that high sample. It does! 27578 has a yellow specimen. 24969 just put a yellow specimen in the net zone for red. 17403 scoring its second specimen in the high basket, sample. Blue Alliance leads 29-2 with about a minute left in the match. 17403 is going to score its third sample. We have 3 samples up top in the high basket for blue, 1 in the low basket. 17403 has a blue sample, and he scored it in the high basket for 8 points. 17403 is going to go back to the basket with a yellow sample as we approach endgame. 27578 just moved a blue sample out of the way, being picked up by 17403. He's going to score it again. 14401 is suspended from the low rung. 17403 will also ascend. Both of the other robots are parked in the observation zones. We're going to let the clock tick down. 2, 1, time's up. Unofficially, the Blue Alliance wins 57-2. We will evaluate the match and post the final score shortly. All right, let's see the score from match 12. Blue Alliance wins 72-25. All right, the field is set and we are ready to begin match 13. Almost ready to begin match 13. Let's meet the teams. We have on the Red Alliance 7006 Robo Titans. And their partner 14422 Twisted Metal. On the Blue Alliance, 15282, Bobcats Robotics Varsity. And their partner, 26809, Seabots. Match 13 starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Start of the autonomous period, 7006, slowly moving its way to the center of the field. And this time he gets that red sample into the observation zone. That'll earn them 3 points. All other 3 robots are not doing it autonomous. So we're just going to let the clock tick down until teleop.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
As we get into the teleop, all 4 robots in action. 14422 just placed the yellow sample in the red net zone. We have a specimen for 7006. He just put it in the high chamber. We can also see a sample and specimen in the blue observation zone and a yellow sample in the blue net zone. 15282 looking to get a yellow sample. As the Red Alliance leads 29-2, we can see 15-82 still seeing if he can get that yellow specimen. And it looks like he has it in the net zone for 2 points. 15-82 looks like he's going to get a third sample in there. Meanwhile, on the Red Alliance, we can see 3 specimens on the high chamber. 7006 is going to hang its 4th up there. And now 7006 is going to head back to the observation zone, pick up another specimen. 45 seconds left. Red Alliance leading 53-46. We have 5 yellow samples in the red net zone. 14-4-22 in the ascending zone. We are in the end game. 26-809 just hung up a 4th blue specimen. Let's see if we can get any ascension. 7006 has its arm on the low run. But the clock is ticking down. 3, 2, 1, time. 15-82 and 7006 in the ascent zones. The other 2 robots in the observation zones. Unofficially, Red Alliance leading 63-36. We will evaluate the match and post the score shortly.
I didn't see it. Either way, it doesn't matter. We can debate about it. Can you talk a little about why you're getting at that?
Here comes the score for match 13. Red Alliance wins 69-54. We had to change the score last minute, so here is the new score for match 13, 69-64. We have 2 matches left, and I just want to take a moment to thank everybody for coming to Chicago City Meet-2C. Match 14, we have our teams on the Red Alliance, 24-657, Bell. And your partner, 27-938, Alphabot 1. On the Blue Alliance, we have 17-403 LP Robotics. partner 24969 EPMA Robotics. Match 14 starts in 3, 2, 1, go. 17-4-0-3, the only robot in action here for the autonomous period. It's going to hang a blue specimen on the high chamber. And now 17-4-0-3 is going to make its way towards the center of the field. And made contact with the low run.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
As we get into the teleop period, we can see all four robots in action. 17-4-0-3 is looking to grab a yellow sample and place it in the high basket for 8 points. Let's see if he can score it. He does! Meanwhile, we see a yellow sample in the red net zone, and we see a specimen stacked on top of a sample in the red observation zone. 24-657 is going to try to get a good grip on that specimen. Slowly turning around, making its way to the low chamber. But he drops that specimen. 17-4-0-3 making its way back to the basket with a blue sample, and he scores it. We can see 3 yellow samples in the red net zone as 17-4-0-3 will go back to the basket for blue with the yellow sample. 24-9-69 on the Blue Alliance, making its way toward the observation zone. He's got 2 blue samples in there. 17403 making its way back to the basket to score another blue sample in there. We are now in the end game. Blue Alliance leading 73-6. 27-9-38 in the net zone. 2-4-6-57 in the observation zone. Another yellow sample score in the high basket for 17-4-03. And looks like 17-4-03 is going to ascend as time runs out. We have 24-6-57 and 24-9-69 in the observation zones. 17-4-03 with an ascent. We'll see how the refs call that. And 27-9-38 is just outside the driver table. We're going to wait for the final official score, but meanwhile the Blue Alliance leading 79-8.
Devin, you ready for the score? Oh. I heard you say that.
All right, let's see the score for match 14. The Blue Alliance wins 102-11. That'll be a level 2 ascent for the Blue Alliance. All right, guys, one more joke for you all. How do you use a remote control to calm down a robot dog? How do you use a remote control to calm down a robot dog? Press the pause button. All right, let's meet the teams for our last match. Match number 15 on the Red Alliance, 14-401 Wildcat Robotics. And their partner, 27-5-7-8 Roberto Clemente Community Academy. On the Blue Alliance, 24-8-18 driver's odds. And their partner, 27.555, Apma JV. All right, match 15 starts in 3, 2, 1, go! 14.401 immediately in the observation zone to begin the autonomous period. All the other robots are not doing an autonomous, so we are going to wait just under 20 seconds.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, the drivers have picked up their controllers for the last 2 minutes of competition here in Chicago. 27.578 has a red sample. Let's support these robots as they compete in the final match here. 27.578 just scored the red sample in the net zone. We can see 2 yellow samples in the blue net zone. 27.578 just placed a yellow sample in the net zone for 2 points. Red Alliance currently leading 7-6 with just over a minute to play in the match. We can see 3 yellow samples in the blue net zone. 27.555 moving around the field here.
Take control the red one. 44 seconds.
No samples in the baskets yet, but we are getting close to the end game. Let's see if we can get an ascension or something. And it's the end game, the train whistle, the last 30 seconds. Ten seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Unofficially, the Red Alliance leads 13-8. Alliance posts the score for match 15. And the Red Alliance wins 16-14. That's the end of the meet. Can we give all our teams one more round of applause? On behalf of our event host, Alcott College Prep and Coach Larry Sobolewski, thank you everyone for attending today's meet. Please throw away your trash, buckle up, and have a safe drive home. We'll see most of you for Meet 3A January 11th at Lincoln Park High School. Bell and Bobcats Robotics Varsity will see you January 18th for Meet 3B at Solorio Academy. I'm your announcer, Robert Crable, signing off. Have a great weekend and happy holidays.